I asked my mom to run away with me. I never thought I'd be sharing this, but I don't know where else to turn. Growing up, I always thought my parents had a quiet marriage. Not happy, but not loud either. My dad liked everything orderly. Dinner at the same time, the TV volume just right, and no talking back. My mom adjusted herself around him so smoothly that I didn't notice it for years. That changed one afternoon last week. I got home early and went to check on my parents. I heard voices from their room, and at first, I thought nothing of it, until I heard something hit the wall and my mom cried out. It was a muffled sound, like she was trying not to be heard. I froze in the hallway, not wanting to believe what I was hearing. Then the door opened, and my dad walked out, calm and normal, barely glancing at me. When I entered the room, my mom was sitting on the edge of the bed, holding her arm. She smiled and said she was fine, but this time, I pressed her. I asked what was happening, and she tried to brush it off, but then she started crying. That was the first time I ever saw her truly break. That night, she told me everything. It wasn't new. It had been happening for years, only when they were alone, and only when he was angry or felt disrespected. She revealed that he never hit her face because he didn't want marks. She stayed because she thought it was better for my sister and me. Hearing that hurt more than anything else. She asked me to leave, and I did, stunned by what had just happened. I had never been close with my dad. He was always strict, and my sister was the only one he showed much affection for. I didn't sleep that night, replaying every memory of my childhood, every time my dad seemed irritated, and every time my mom went quiet. I realized how blind I had been. The next day, I packed a bag and asked my boss for an emergency vacation leave. I packed another bag for my mom with clothes she had left at my place. When my dad left for work, I told her we were leaving. She hesitated, scared and unsure. She's just 49 and has been a housewife for so long. She kept saying he would be angry, that we didn't have a plan, that it might get worse, but I told her I didn't care. I wasn't letting her stay there another day. We left with just clothes and important documents. I took her to an Airbnb 4 hours away. It's cramped and not ideal, but it's quiet. I had saved a lot of money for a new home, but this time I would do it with my mom. The Airbnb is peaceful, a place that doesn't make you flinch. My mom cries day and night. I've read a lot of stories online, and I know what trauma bonding looks like. This is a prime example. She barely sleeps and constantly apologizes for taking up space, for eating my food, for crying. I keep telling her she doesn't owe me anything, that she's safe, and that's all that matters. My dad blew up my phone with angry messages at first, then apologetic ones, then angry again. I blocked him. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but once I did it, it felt easier. Now, we live together. I work from home for now, and she's slowly figuring out what she wants to do next. Some days she's strong. Other days, she's quiet, but she laughs more now. She watches shows she enjoys without worrying about the volume, and sleeps through the night. I still feel angry sometimes, at my dad, at myself, at how long this went on without me knowing. But when I see my mom making coffee in the morning, relaxed and unafraid, I know I did the right thing. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know she's not behind closed doors anymore, and neither am I. I will build a new home for her, free from shame and pain in this lifetime.